Yeah. Thomas heard something and he just like stood straight up on his back feet. Like, hmm? Hmm. Yeah. Ready to load the world? Oh. Hmm. Is that you weren't ready now? Whose sleep schedule? Yours? Oh. Oh, oh, really? Was it that thing that popped up or no? A-E-I-O-U. And sometimes Y. Oh, it happens randomly when you press a button and then it effectively calls the platform, but it doesn't lower it. Hmm. You remember the password, right? Magic bad. Okay. You might want to stop. I'm not on the station yours now. Correct. You see, it imagined it warning you about it like 12 seconds ago, and then it popped up. Yeah. Ooh, almost verped. Mm, but Magic, you've never done a verp, a vomit and a burp? A skill thing? Oh, I should have been watching. Hmm. Exit. I wish I was watching it. Oh yeah, stream, yeah. Or did you not start stream? Wow. I didn't get any notification. Yeah. Oh, I did get that it was on. Is chat sure chat working? Alright. Hmm. No, one at a time. Alright, cannot. Uh, wait. This is. It worked. What? Cannot find byte array client. Yeah. So it's got to be this one then. No. Wait. No, it should be this one then. There you go. Try now. This is the only other option. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I, oh well, actually. Oh, nope. I'm not on it. What do you mean? I've reloaded a couple times already. Oh. No, no. Well, like I was holding a canis like a portable gas tank, and apparently I wasn't on mages. That happened a couple times. Yeah. Well, it's probably just like a whole problem with being on right on top of bedrock. Do you not have floors on there? Oh. Were you in your sleeper? Oh. That saves literally from last night, so I don't know how you were not in the sleeper then. Actually, technically, you don't. You don't work for stationeers, uh, devs. Oh yeah, yeah. You're not getting paid. Yep. And by the end of the month, we have the money to show for it. Hmm. Ooh, I can make heavy filters now. That's right. Invar Stellite. Well, I could have made it a while ago, but since I needed a filter now, that's why I looked at it. What are you saying that when you don't need something, you still look at it? Hmm. Did not believe you. When you don't need something just yet, you look at it. Why? Ooh. Mm. So will you be going out with a bang or what we were talking about earlier? That you think that you're talking about taking the L? Because you're also interested in the skull. Mm. I would have like printed a mining charge, turned it on, put it in inventory, and just run outside. What does mining charge take? Ah, gold, iron, silicon. Easy peasy. Iron, silicon. Yep. There's the silicon. No, that's steel. This is gold. Iron. And another thing I wanted to test was what happens if you put like multiple mining charges in the same spot and then blow one up. Oh, really? What? How? Huh. What is it like by default now that it's muted?
What?
Oh, Discord was. Oh, Discord capture just didn't want to capture you guys, I guess.
Alrighty. Running over to Magic Space or Creative Space and hopefully I have enough battery charge to get there because I swapped out to the small battery.
I mean,
hey, Magic's got the giant beacon in the sky, so
go towards the light. I mean, going towards magic isn't a really bad idea.
I know where your base is.
Explosions there has been.
True.
Let's see.
64% power.
Wait,
And I am running in the dark.
what the hell is that? Oh no, that must be
Alright.
thing.
I'm at. I can see you.
Oh, there you are.
Alright, you got the things to stand on?
You know. There you go. Oh, is it going to be bigger?
I am dead.
It does not look bigger. Much sad.
Respawn. Alright, where am I at?
Want me to lead you?
That would be beneficial.
You have your light on or no?
Nope, I don't have a light.
Ooh. Oh, night vision. Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's right.
I see my base.
Oh. So I had to get. I was gonna get the tablet tracker.
So you have my corpse.
No.
Oh, yeah, and you brought it with you.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay. Wait, turn around. Turn around. Oh, never mind. I thought that little red light in the back was like a battery light, and it is actually. I thought it updated. Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. They paid you to take the decayed food.
Yep. Wow, lag is bad.
I had no lag.
I'm trying to get my jetpack. Okay, there we go. That's now on. And that came out of. I think. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 seconds.
What do you mean 6 seconds?
Took 6 seconds for it to
Oh.
actually register what I did.
Oh, there. Oh.
It won't let me put myself in the sleeper.
Ah.
Or did it?
No. Nothing. It's not in the sleeper. At the moment, anyways. Really?
Alright.
You really only have just one insulated small tank? For your advanced furnace?
Oh, it did it!
Or...
Oh, apparently.
Oh, what happened here?
1,
I must put
2.
I'm guessing. Oh, what?
Alright, there we
Huh. Just starts coming out and walking.
go. Starts building another base.
Okay, this isn't a yeah, this isn't a thing. Okay.
Alrighty. But there we go. You happy now?
Yes. Very much.
Alright, I don't know how long I can watch tonight. I spilled tea on my Steam Deck a few minutes ago. Ouch. So I'm watching on an old laptop. I don't know if it will survive Twitch.
Mmm.
I hope your Steam Deck is okay.
Yeah. And those are kind of expensive.
Yes.
Hmm.
Where's my wrench? Take this guy off. That in. That battery's dead. Which is not good. Oh, that's right. We're going to do it this way. And I'm going to shut this off for the time being, because you're not doing me any good except drawing power.
Oh.
And that's going to be true about you as well. And you. I immediately shut it down, wipe the outside. But I'm not turning it on until tomorrow. That is fair.
Did you put it in
Shut
rice?
How do you turn on the mining charges?
There's a lever
Like how do you
on them.
Oh, I made the wrong ones. I made a demolition charge.
Well, that needs a
Demolition charge, you need the
tool or whatever. Detonator.
yeah.
Ah, the remote detonator. Alright.
Hmm.
Sounds like it's still going. Let's check. Did I get the room warm enough?
Hmm.
Well, it's running. It's sending power. Alright. So we're good for power. So let's get you running again. Alright. So I need to go make some frames and some steel sheets to expand this area, because we're going to get a combustion centrifuge going, and we also need to make a better power room.
Hmm. You are there. And you here.
have the steel, thankfully. Oh, oh. I just realized I forgot to hook something back up. That's going to be embarrassing. I'm going to have dirty ore on the ground. I need to rearrange
so
things that way.
steel
The
frame?
emergency.
Steel
ahead.
frames do not get damaged by demolition charges.
So if we cover your base in a pile of demolition
You want to
charges,
test that? I got some charges
Well, I just detonated 3 charges right next to my base, and there's no damage to the steel frames
on the ground or actually on a steel frame.
on the ground, but like
Okay,
right
that's
next
fine.
to the steel frame.
Do it right on top of a steel frame. Try it then.
No, I don't want to.
Okay.
But I did get a whole bunch of copper from this. Well, not a whole bunch, but like 2 stacks of copper.
Machines, chemical. Oh, that's
Not bad.
pretty easy then. AC units don't, or filter units don't get damaged.
thank you for the follow.
No, they don't.
What was that, Creative?
Filtration units getting damaged in storm? Yes, no?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll get 30 of them, and then we'll get 60 sheets. And then we'll go make a better power room now that we got a gas fuel generator up and running and know how to get it up and running. We'll make a better room for it so we can run more gas fuel generators if need be, but we can also crank up the throttle on the gas fuel. And I always like to talk about the G hotkey in case other people don't know about it, because it's sad how many people don't know about the G hotkey. So most people know about the F, moving it to the highlighted spot. Let's see if I can. Interesting. I don't know why the
Silicone.
my F is only cycling to my toolbar right now. It's not going to the inventory. But the F moves it to the highlighted spot to your hand. G will send it to the closest appropriate spot. So if I did happen to have like my arc welder in my hand, I can push G and it goes to a tool slot.
Before
I so love that.
a normal inventory slot.
Even though I have empty, and with those steel plates or steel sheets, they went into the backpack when I pushed G. And if it's an ore in your hand, it goes to an ore slot. It will not stack. It will go to an empty one. So even if you have like ore in there of that type, it will just go to the closest empty slot. Very important to note that.
Okay, I got back pressure regulators on the reserve and on the tank side. So now we should not have any issues at all with that.
So, Mr. the Rock Smashes, how has your day been? What's your favorite part about today so far?
All that. There's none in there.
I'm trying to get into the habit of asking people that question. It's a tradition my wife's family does.
I need more of that.
Oh, hey, Creative, I got some solidified volatiles for you if you want, on the ground.
Oh yeah.
Can't get to them, but they're there.
Mmm.
So you can't have them.
I should almost put a tank filler on my volatiles just in case creative needs it real quickly.
Yeah, honestly.
Or no.
And then slap one on the oxygen for you.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, you're still going strong. That's good. Alright, so let's lay down these frames.
I'm probably gonna start on a system that's just a tank, like, far away, that does what I want my thing to do, and then just pipe it to where I need it to go.
Oh,
So that
you don't
if for
explode
some
and
reason,
lose your stuff.
yeah, so my safe room is safe.
When I was reading my daughter her bedtime book, and she picked out 4 of the 8 plants so far. She's 2.5. That is adorable.
Oh. Picked them out as in, like, say which ones are her favorite? Or just know which planets are which?
How would she know which ones are her favorite at 2.5? She might know what the plants are, but she's like, yeah, I like hydrangeas.
Well,
Planet.
if she chose, like,
As in Mars.
not Earth, then understandable.
Oh, planets.
What you thought I said plants?
Yeah.
I do have a speech impediment that shows its head from time to time, so he might have misheard me.
I don't know, I'm also just concentrating on mining right now. I'm tired. Apparently.
It's excited for Jupiter. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, so did the Romans and the Greeks.
When
School, I did a whole
day comes
presentation
by, you
on
should
Jupiter.
there's Jupiter on here.
It's okay, I type for shit too. Yeah.
English is hard.
Words are hard. And English especially.
Yeah.
And thoughts are difficult.
Because
I saw a
English
post-
is a bastardized language.
Well, I saw a post that said English is like 3 languages wearing a trench coat disguised as one.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. English is a bastarded language. Like, it's kind of not a joke that it's 3 different languages masquerading as one.
It literally is. We take snippets of languages, of words that we like, and we're like, yeah, that makes sense.
To understand the English language is you also have to understand the history of the British Isles. And the conquests. Oh, the conquests.
And the Greeks and the Romans.
Well, not as much as you might think.
No, not as much, but still, we have a lot of words that started in Roman and Greek and Latin and stuff.
Oh yeah, but like the Vikings had a lot to do with the British Isles being the way they are. English is a mixture of German, Germanic words, Nordic grammar, and Latin thrown in for the mix for fun. Don't forget about the French. Because at one point the French ruled the British Isles, and
Yeah.
I mean, what if I remember correctly? That's why we call the meat of the cow beef, as opposed to just calling it cow.
Because we have beef in France.
The nobles called it beef, but the commoners would just call it cow regardless. French is a romantic language, right? So Latin again. Yeah, fair point. Fair point. So I'm very tempted to mess with these guys, but that would also require me digging into bedrock, and I might go below bedrock. And I know what's below bedrock, and I'm not.
Yeah, you just witnessed what's below bedrock.
What guys?
Us.
If there is ore at bedrock level, like, okay, so it's one stack or one level below bedrock or above bedrock. If you have ores in bedrock, like this guy is, you can actually dig below bedrock.
Yeah.
Something I learned on Venus. Because Venus has a very, very shallow bedrock. And you can actually go below it by finding some ores and using those ores to dig through the bedrock.
And you can only go as low as the ores go, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not like the top layer of can't dig.
But I've found some spots where you can go pretty far down.
My greenhouse should be just about good to go right now.
Just for carbon dioxide though, so no soybeans.
Do you have seeds?
Yeah, I have a seed.
I mean, I could give you more now that I have it. My greenhouse working.
Have you been able to multiply the seeds I gave you?
No.
Or not yet?
I haven't tried it.
Because I don't think Magic was around when I called in the seed trader, who, by the way, is still there.
It looks like it's really high up. For some reason. When you have it right on top of the mountain or something, or even higher.
What?
The trader?
He's right outside my base.
Hmm.
But don't forget, my base is built on a false summit.
Okay, so I have the pump set to 44 MPa, and I have a back pressure regulator set to 45.
I'm going to change
So
that
when it
just
heats up,
because
it
the
does it, and I have a
elevator's right
pressure
there.
regulator at 19.5 for that. Why are you still cooling off? Huh? I'm thoroughly confused. My code is just not working anymore.
Now, here's a thought that I had. Your single player code isn't working. Or was it working on multiplayer and stopped working?
So single player worked. The multiplayer was the one that stopped working.
I'm wondering if that's why.
That's what I'm thinking. Because every time I come on, something stopped working.
Because I had a code that was working beautifully on single player that broke on multiplayer, and I was the
Yeah.
host.
Yeah. Well, and then my multiplayer code for like the oxygen in and out, how we had on Mars, how I had it perfectly pulling out the waste, putting in the oxygen, all that. That stopped working.
I will
on
take
my
your word
single
for
player.
it. I don't remember, to be honest.
Well, it was the 2 pipes that I was going, one in each direction. With turbo pumps. This is gonna be a problem. It worked. The code worked. Unfortunately, not that well. I think I need to put a turbo pump on that.
I need to make the better miner. I think I've made enough invar now. So I think that's what stopped me last time. Unlike these two, I went the dwarfish route.
Yeah, you did.
Ooh, and I just realized something. If I put my batteries in the same room as the gas fuel generators, then they will be at the appropriate temp as well. Because batteries in vacuum aren't happy, batteries in cold aren't happy. And if I
Heat aren't happy.
but
Batteries anywhere aren't happy.
unless you put them between 5 and 50 degrees Celsius, which is the same temperature that the gas fuel generator is happy at. All right, so I'm going to need 1. Oh, let's weld this one up too.
So, in my greenhouse, the heater and wall cooler, they're just flip-flopping on, off, on, off. Because the heater will turn on, get too hot, the cooler will turn on, get too cold, too hot, too cold, too hot, too cold, too hot, too cold.
I'll do 15.
So I gotta put a minimum and a maximum.
Oh. Everything is full. So let's shut off the...
What is full?
My batteries.
I
forgot about the grow light code. I still have to replace that.
Oh, did you already plant the seed?
Yeah, that's fine. Because it can take darkness first. I have an IC chip. I just
I have seeds that can take darkness for indefinitely.
Mushrooms?
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. What were you thinking?
I was like, what the fuck could a plant takes infinite darkness?
Dummy.
Now the part I actually find funny in all that was Magic immediately knew what I was talking about.
Because I wish I had mushrooms.
But Creative knows I love balancing greenhouses with mushrooms.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. You can just use mushrooms to create carbon dioxide now. So all you have to do is pump in oxygen.
Yes.
And more water.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things. I typically make my greenhouses and balance it with mushrooms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do too.
I do not,
So that you
because
don't
I
have to pump
typically
anything in or anything.
ignite
Like, if,
stuff. Like I get plenty of carbon dioxide from making water
Yeah.
with H2 combustor.
oh, that, yeah.
Even before I even did the
I got the carbon dioxide from
NOS
the
fuel mix.
advanced furnace.
Well, see, that I put in the fern room. The fern room is specifically to convert carbon dioxide into oxygen.
Yeah, because it's double what a potato does.
But
Thought
I
it was
don't
more
really
than double.
need oxygen on this planet.
It's a little bit more than double. It's like 17.8 or something, and potatoes are like 8.9 or something.
I know why. I know why I'm thrown off.
Hmm.
You go into the Stationpedia. There is a second fern.
Huh? Oh, the Darger fern? Holy mother of God! How do we get that?
That you need to have a top tier trader.
Can we get a top tier trader?
Build a 9x9 atmospheric trading platform.
It's a lot of work.
Yes. I've
That I
done it.
currently don't want to do at the moment.
Not at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment.
I mean, I have a normal trader up and running, and right now I got the sea trader on the platform.
I'm still constructing my 4 deep miners.
Which, mind you, if you open your uniform, you have a credit card with a balance on it.
$200. Yeah, you don't.
I didn't start with a credit card. I started with 0. I had to make a credit card and hold it in my hand as I traded.
Yeah.
Oh, you literally can't wear a uniform?
Literally can't wear a uniform.
Oh shit. That's unfortunate.
Yes.
Just gets like a skin tight suit for your robot body.
That'd be funny.
Nope.
For sure.
And it does look like my suit battery died, so I'll have to recharge that when I get down there.
Yeah, I only need 2, so yeah.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong amount of steel plates or steel sheets because I need to make this airtight. I think, yep. My welder battery died.
Let's see, put it right here, maybe. Yeah. And right there.
Once I get this power room set up and properly coded, I should probably look into getting the wireless transmitter and wireless batteries.
That would be good.
Is you're
I
not
thought
planning
about
to go
doing
too far.
Yeah. I did that for tools for a while.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. It's for tools.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't get an extra large wireless battery.
Yeah.
Is
That would
would be
be
nice.
wonderful. That would be wonderful
Yeah.
to have.
we switched worlds before could even
No, like you literally can't craft them.
or do the
You can't craft extra large wireless batteries.
What was Mage and I talking about before we switched to Europa?
Rockets.
Puzzles.
Yep.
That would have had
Oh. Yeah.
creative
Right.
stuff.
Because that was actually one of the prizes that's going to be in the puzzles.
But we already switched, so guess it has to be next time.
Yep. I mean, strictly speaking, you could always build puzzles offline.
Mm,
4 deep miners needs 10 centrifuges, right?
Depends on the centrifuge.
electric, I'm guessing. Mage
Yeah.
or Magic loves using a lot of power.
That is true.
Yeah,
That is his MO.
Yes.
So my plan is I will eventually have 4 combustion centrifuges running on Noth.
And constantly being used. That is a lot.
That's a lot.
No, a lot.
Well, they sip power. Yeah. Guess how many deep miners that can handle?
How many?
Like 22.
Jesus.
It's going to be like 60 ore a minute.
Damn.
Now, a combustion centrifuge can hold 3,000 ores. But it takes about 3 hours to go through the stack.
Jeez.
And however long it takes to empty.
Oh, I kind of factored that in.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. You're correct in your statement, but that's why I said 60 instead of a higher number, because technically it does more than 60 a minute. But I figure round down to 60 to account for the unload time. And spool up time, to be honest, because especially with depending on how you do the fuel, it can take a bit to spool up
Hear this?
as well. Just give me a moment to try it again.
It'll
Nope, I'm not hearing anything.
there. What the? Huh.
What?
You know when my rocket exploded, it did that perfect square thing?
Yes.
I did a mining charge and it made like a perfect corner of a square. It must be like based off of chunks or something.
Maybe.
I'm gonna blow it up. Beep, beep, beep. There.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting if my corpse actually doesn't decay.
I guess you're just gonna have to use a sleeping pod as the as effectively a trophy case. You could probably put it behind glass.
The funny part is my character breathes,
Hmm?
and you
Your
can actually
dead
see the
character
corpse.
breathes?
Yeah, if you actually come take a look at the corpse, it's actually moving like it's breathing.
Weird.
It's a lot.
I'm doing wiring right now, so I can't film, but shit, I would.
I wonder what happens if I put a battery in it. Although, actually, like, it wasn't even a battery thing. In fact, there probably is a battery in him. Because he was actually destroyed. Like, he took damage.
Damn.
Yep, there's a battery in there. Put him back. Okay. So what is it? The HEM? Oh no, it's not this guy. It's this guy.
Do mining charges. Should I just grab them all? Let's see. Can I grab it?
The M Droid Repair Kit. Electrum, solder, and Inconel.
Imagine if it's like a secret achievement to revive a robot.
You
Well,
have
there
two of you.
actually is an
You
achievement
control
for
Alt
reviving
F.
you with a pill.
Yeah.
You do like Control Alt F, and it like switches you to your other character.
It'd be hilarious if I could slam a chip in his brain and make him work.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, like the Amy.
Yeah, an advanced Amy.
Hmm.
You guys come back, all of a sudden there's just an army of droids in my
Like
base.
50. Yeah, 50 mages.
And there's like the code's just like, if not mage, blow up.
Destroy. No, if not mage, destroy. No boundaries. If not mage, destroy.
I get the music set up just to have whistle while you work as they work the mine.
Hmm.
That'd be funny as hell.
Oh, that's right. Battery.
I'll be right back.
No, you won't. Lies.
I mean, you're kind of projecting there because you're usually the one that'll be like, "I'll be right back," and then it's like, "What
Yeah.
happened?" Well,
14 hours later.
she called me, and I ended up talking with her.
Yeah. I mean, she's still asleep. Which is insane, because this is like the latest that I've seen her asleep for. Not the longest I've seen her sleep, but recently she's been waking up at like 8 my time.
Yes, she's asleep, and I'm
Not
sure she's
breathing
got
down
a
your neck.
something. I was gonna say there's probably something warm keeping or something there keeping her warm.
No, there's not.
It's just that's cold. Dead embrace.
Oh, I guess I need to process some copper.
Sheets. Folder. Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's go find and mine some copper.
So what you're working on now?
I'm trying to build the power room.
Hmm. Is it just gonna have the combustion or the fuel gen, or are you gonna have like Sterling's?
I'm also, well, I'm gonna start by just having the fuel gens and the batteries. But yes, I do plan on eventually putting in Sterlings.
Okay. These those move a lot, like it warms up the room. I'm guessing a lot more than the fuel gen.
Which is why I might just make a Sterling room instead of just putting it in the power room.
Yeah, I did not expect to get orders this quickly, so I don't even have the chutes set up to transport any of this stuff. So it's all just piling up on the ground.
What? Oh, you already have deep miners going?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I need to start building the sorting system for that too.
Yeah.
Let's see, that should be more it. I suppose that could be it. Oh yeah, I need a
That's right.
gin.
I stopped the music because someone was like, "Hey, can you hear this?" I'm like, "Let me turn off my music."
Well, yeah. Rebuttal.
You're a rebut.
True. True. Mm. Jeez. Okay. Oh yeah.
And this takes so many shoots. I'm doing all windows.
This. Honestly, I could probably do a silo. And just work through it, I guess. Oh, no. Atmospherics. Copper. Get some copper in here. You want some reagent mix to centrifuge?
Sure.
Yeah. Uh, I want 2 atmospherics kits, and then I'll head your way. There. Boom. Imagine if there was like a jetpack thruster booster thing, or like
That'd be cool as fuck.
even faster. Just be like, hey, I want to be at Mage's base. Oh, I'm already there.
I want to be on the other side of the planet. Oh, hell yeah.
Well, actually, Mage knows how to do that.
Yeah.
I'm sure you were
that's
waiting
true,
for me
that's
to
true.
Got you saw a preview of it earlier.
Yeah.
It okay to open this door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, go ahead and leave them open.
Oh, okay. Where are the... Oh, there you are. Boop. Oh.
Okay, I got all the centrifuges going. I need to...
Boop. That's from recycler, so...
Wow, that's from recycling?
Yep.
You're recycling a lot.
That stack of small turbines, filters, things. All the suit stuff I upgraded from.
Okay.
Uh, other things.
Corpses.
They don't fit.
You call me fat?
If the shoe fits.
Alright, so I got the centrifuge
You're the
going.
fattest human on the planet.
I'm the only human on the planet.
Which, by default, makes you the fattest human on the planet.
And the skinniest. And the smartest.
And the dumbest.
We both went different directions with that one.
Since you're a robot, you could do the whole
He has
ocean
infinite wisdom.
compliant stuff.
What? Oh yeah,
You
he
know
could.
what?
Ocean compliant stuff, pipe labels and all that. It's your base. We were
Technically.
talking about doing that.
Damn, it's gonna take so long to heat up 45 MPa of gas. Yeah, fuck it. I think I'm gonna do a tank. Just pulling in oxygen. But like, I'll do it after I get this whole sorting system thing.
So, yeah, do that. And then yeah, that's just pure volatiles. Yeah, okay. I don't need a atmospheric kit for that then.
Let's see how my one potato's growing.
Blows up. Try and check it out.
Yeah, pretty much. Is thriving toward fruiting.
For how long?
Up. The robot,
I don't know.
the body
it's just-
disappeared,
just
but I didn't see a
started.
skull or anything.
What?
Damn.
Did it potentially pop out or something?
I'm looking around.
That is kind of disappointing.
Well, at least I get to use my sleeper.
Mm. The game just, imagine if the game just got confused and it tried to revive you, but it couldn't because you're in this, one body was in the sleeper and the other one. Okay. So that should be that.
Alright.
Okay.
So, I'm going to make it a point to have the main power go high and standard power go low.
Standard power go low? What do you mean?
So main power will be on the ceiling. Non-main power, you know, the stuff that actually goes from the transformers and APCs, will be on floor level.
Hey.
Alright. Yeah, that system's running quite well.
Search you, and then more insulated pipe, which needs steel.
Do I want to walk the gas or do I want to just reset up? Oh, there's no point in resetting up. The gas already escaped. I had that burst pipe.
Yeah, I'll hit that then. Let's see. Input 2. Yep, there. Right. It's input 2. Yep, that's gonna be oxygen. Good. I believe screwdriver. Yep. There. This is going to be quite the long cable.
Hand drill. Hand drill. Alright.
Here, there.
Alright. That there. Screwdriver. Cable.
Not the condition. Gosh. There.
I'm gonna need 2 more of those pipes.
Okay. So probably want a heavy filter.
I'm setting up my silos right now.
You're taking out your silos? Why?
Setting up.
Oh.
I just figured out where all my temperature was going and why it was so cold in the room. I thought I had made insulated vents. Nope. Okay.
I thought you were talking about gonna say that because I left the door open, he said to. Search heavy. Invar. Still light. All right. There. Oh, just got that achievement.
Which
What
achievement?
I survived 30 days by only eating potatoes.
You just got that?
I should have gotten it earlier, but they must have added the achievement after I did it on my moon base because I only.
Well, I got it on Mars when we were
400
playing on
cycles.
Mars. Well, I got it when we were doing our Mars thing together.
We were mainly. I was mainly eating French fries.
Mm.
Okay. Do I need anything else? I don't think so. Besides a ton of heavy cables, which I don't have much gold for.
I kind of like the setup I had on Venus, where I had one silo that was just filling from the sorters, and then a stacker, and then another silo, so I could fit in total roughly, give or take, 1,200 stacks. It'd probably come out to more like 800, 900. But I could keep filling it once the full stacks filled for a while. And then it would start backing up.
Why not just do, put the ores into a arc furnace right away, then you effectively store the same amount as 10 silos, but in one.
Yeah, I guess I could do that. But then I would have to change my whole code thing, how I have it, to accommodate. But I could do that. That's not that terrible of a thing.
Well, we gotta go mining for gold.
A mine for gold?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so do you have like 10 stacks of gold then right now?
No, but I don't need gold at the moment.
Okay, so give it all me.
Nah. That's just cheating, don't you know that?
You're cheating? Wow.
I know.
Are you using like creative mode or something?
Yeah, because I can totally change it to creative mode because I'm the host. Yep.
I don't know, hack client, I guess. I don't know.
Honestly, somebody could probably do that. I don't think I have the knowledge to do that.
Just like put in the code, like on or if magic on all servers put in creative mode or something.
If on a server,
Mm.
go to creative mode. If not on a server, also go to creative mode.
No. If exists, put into creative mode. You
Creative mode,
just
yeah.
in real life, you
I,
just start
I make it, yeah.
Ah.
Literally.
Hmm. I feel like creative mode in real life for you would make you go into trivia.
Suck. Oh, hell yeah. You know what I would do if I had total power over this world? Kill all humans.
Make that girl
'cause we're the
care about
problem.
you.
Well, when you put it like
Shut up.
that. Yeah, when you put it like that.
When you put it like that, she's so.
Yeah, it still doesn't recognize the kill command. I can't kill either of you with the console commands.
Mm. Oh, magic.
Huh.
You want to build a rocket platform?
No.
If you do, just make sure that it's in the heart of your base.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just right where I have
You wanna
all of my
capture the-
power.
Excess gas whenever you launch. Like, that's pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to put it into my base.
You just put it into the
Right?
greenhouse. It's what you use to warm up. You
Yeah.
can use it
every
on
time
the
it gets
engine.
too cold, every time it gets too cold, I hit the button to launch, and it heats it up.
Hmm.
Now that would be interesting.
Yeah. Also, I wonder if the rocket actually requires a line of sight in order to launch, or will it just be like you launch it and it just goes through anything?
That is
Probably
a
mean line of
good
sight.
question that I've been wondering about.
Magic, you want to feel you could be a test subject. Chup, chup.
No, I think I'm good. Thanks. I appreciate the offer, but no.
Why is the song "Do You Want to Build a Snowman" stuck in my head? Do not blame me for that one.
Do you wanna build a snowman?
Actually, I know why it's stuck in your head now. Do you want to build a rocket? It doesn't have to be a rocket.
We can fly around the moon.
What about have you seen the one that's like you want to build a meth lab?
Yes, I've seen that one. Power is getting low.
Oh, I gotta put a stacker.
Build it by the book.
Have you seen the one where it's "Do you want to kill the Batman"? I shared that one with my niece because she's a huge Batman fan.
I have not.
I recommend looking that one up.
Have you seen the one where it's Batman comes to Joker and he's like, "It's over, Joker," and Joker turns around and he's like, "Damn, you're not you're Batman, you're Bat Brick."
What?
There,
Because he's so beefy.
yeah.
Did the game just eat my gold?
Probably.
Why you mined it and it doesn't come?
I went to throw gold into my furnace, and it just like, nope.
Do you have the output levers still on?
Nope.
Hmm.
But like it never reached it delete. Like I saw it go poof.
Oh, I also need. Well, no, I don't have the system up for that just yet. Needs to be connected to power.
Guess I have to go hunt down gold now. A lot of iron. A lot of lead. Even
There's a
more lead.
shit ton of iron everywhere.
I'm surprised with how much lead there is.
I wonder how many like mining trips it'll take in order to like make it so that you mined out all the ore around your base, so the ore lens doesn't even see any.
I mean, that's what
Damn.
Amy's good for.
But don't they mine from like just the surface?
No.
No.
Really?
To my
And they can mine
understanding, Amy's
themselves
able to.
out, too?
So you're saying that Amy would be a worse me? These are just going to be random
Yes.
tunnels everywhere.
Oh, no. Apparently, she's able to basically act like a deep miner, if I understand right. Where she
Wow.
kind of just grabs the ores.
Out of thin air.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hmm.
Interesting.
But I could be wrong. Again, I've never used Amy, so I'm just going on what I understand.
I thought it was like the ogre, pretty much, but just smaller and more.
But to my understanding, she collects the ores without doing terrain destruction.
Oh.
Interesting.
Would be
I'm not
useful.
saying I'm right, but that's as I understood it.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Magic, you want to do something? Come over here
No.
with the terrain tool, fill in all the holes. So effectively, I would have been an Amy.
So you make a bunch of holes everywhere, and I go clean them up so that we're an Amy together?
Yep.
Nah, I'm good. Alright, so let's see. So I got the sorters, I just need the computer with the sorting. I need to have a room for the IC chips. I can do it down below for the IC chips.
Okay.
All right. Now let's hope it doesn't delete my gold this time.
The other gold appears.
It did!
Huh.
Hmm?
That is weird.
Yeah, it's just deleting my gold.
Hmm.
Alright, let's take a piece of junk. Like, literally a piece of junk.
Or did like a maybe a well, no, that would have. Yeah, that wouldn't really do it either.
I'm gonna restart my game.
Hey. I was thinking maybe a chute got destroyed, but then like it would still go into.
No, like, it's not even hitting the chute.
Oh.
And I even threw the debris away from the chute on that off chance, and nope, it just ate it. It threw from my hand, recognized it was out of my hand, and then just
Oh, is it right? Are you right on bedrock?
nope.
Oh. That's my only other guess.
I'm also thinking it might be desync issues, so maybe when I load back in, there's going to be
Like a bunch on the ground.
hopefully.
Hopefully 400 heavy cables will be enough.
I hope that my oxygen is filling because my jetpack is now low. I guess I got 11 kPa there. What's temp at? 200? About a negative 72.8. That's not gonna work.
Nope.
Oh no, Midge died.
Falls through the world.
Yes. We have to completely restart the game.
We have to restart all the way at the beginning.
Hey! Happy day!
What, did you find your like 5 stacks of gold on the ground?
Yeah, but you want to hear the weird part?
Hmm.
I'm down at bedrock.
Ooh.
Desync. Yeah.
And that's where all your ores were?
My ores and the junk I threw.
I'll probably have my deep miners to be the point of like automatically turning off once like I don't know, a silo gets full or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or do they actually do stop once all the chutes back up? Because
They don't stop.
they don't stop. Okay, good.
Well, as far as I know, they don't stop. But
I don't know.
Because on my moon base, I remember just a huge pile of dirty ore from deep miner, like right at the import, like right where the chute connects to the deep miner. Yes.
There should have been more gold than that.
Check your
I
furnace.
lost
Maybe there was some in there. Like you didn't see it.
No, that's what I'm looking at.
Oh. Hmm.
for the chutes, what do you use?
I bet
for
you
the
it might be down
junction
at bedrock.
and into the centrifuges, because I'm using the overflows
Yes.
and it's not
Do the overflows.
giving anything to the first ones, so it has to back up first to
So the first one that fills up will be way at the end.
the last one. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Could always use a flip flop.
Yeah, but then if it doesn't flop, then it can't flip, and then it gets stuck until that one stack of whatever's in the centrifuge is.
It gets stuck on the flip mode until the flop mode can be used,
Yeah.
which was my first mistake on.
I typically just use overflow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is my moon, I did flip flop first, and there was only like 4 of them out of the 10 that was working. So that's why I was really convinced on one deep miner just needs one
Overflow?
centrifuge.
Yeah.
Because, hey, I only seen 4 active at a time.
Yeah.
Didn't think about looking at the chutes.
Yeah, my original design was to actually have it split and split and then split, so that way you actually had even distribution. And I'm like, oh my god, the amount of space and chutes it took to do that. And I'm like, no, I'll just have it with an overflow.
Hey, Magic, you had a little bit of robot mage there or no?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I am a robot, so.
Not really. No.
Alright. It was just like one word that was a robot on.
Oops. I can change that.
I got 3 Popotos now. Yes, I planted all 3 of them. I did not save one
Oh,
seed.
potato. Oh,
Not yet. Potatoes. Potatoes.
Tater tot hot dish.
Yeah, Pocahontas. Right?
Oh, Magic, have you seen the video of history of the entire world, I guess?
I think so.
The sun is a deadly laser.
Probably. You think I remember these things?
You should.
No. Well, you're right, I should, but I don't.
I mean, when you say the history of the world, I'm like, are you talking about the history of the world part 1?
It's
Mel Brooks?
a short YouTube, or a short-ish
Oh.
YouTube video,
Okay.
and it's animated.
And by
Yeah,
short,
no, there's
4 hours.
I'm pretty sure I sent
There's a...
to it before.
Maybe. But there's a actual movie called History of the World Part 1 by Mel Brooks.
Hmm.
And the funny part is they joke that Part 2 is Jews in Space! And I kind of joke going, isn't that Spaceballs?
Mhm.
I forgot what I was coming
So I got a weird glitch where it shows the first 4 lines as green and then the 4th square is blue on the batteries, on 3 of them.
Oh yeah, I've had that a lot on mages.
Holy, the damage to some of these batteries is like 55% from that explosion of the pipes.
I forgot what I went up for.
Air.
Some of these heavy cables are 98% damaged.
I'm sure my character could hold his breath longer.
Probably. I'm gonna put a nuclear battery in my greenhouse so I actually have power just in case anything blows up.
That's why I put a small station battery.
Oh, that's right. I went for heavy key. Heavy key. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that other piece of gold. Go figure.
I am gonna need to make a lot bigger greenhouse.
And then like
Well, yeah, I mean
days
for
later,
volatiles.
you'll like almost forget about it, and then it just appears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It happened with those electronic parts.
Oh yeah. Though Vardy found it.
Yep. Although, since we mentioned, so tomorrow I will probably be late because there's a drone show in town.
Ooh.
Ooh.
But it starts at 9 o'clock our time.
Oh.
And my wife's actually like, we can do that.
It's a light thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna be 4th of July yet. I suppose, yeah.
It's not
Correct.
even.
They don't
Wait,
compete
wait.
with fireworks,
Thursday?
I guess.
Well, the other thing is, I actually think it's kind of smart for them to do the drone show before 4th of July. Because it's not even about competing with the fireworks, it's dealing with the fireworks.
Yeah, because drones and fireworks don't really mix.
In so many ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's based off of moles.
Because like the simplest of ways is all the fireworks in the air, it's gonna mute the lights from the drones.
Mhm.
Drones work best when you can't see the drone, but you can see the LED.
Yeah. Precisely. I'm trying to find some volatiles. I'm like very far away from my base right now.
You're not finding any?
Apparently not.
There's
I found
tons
some
of
fire.
volatiles by your base.
I know, but I went in
Probably
a
blew 'em up
specific
already.
direction. Yeah, low key. I went in a specific direction though. That's the thing.
Like away from me and mage.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
probably why you're not finding it. You have to go towards mage. He has all the stuff. Never failed for me.
I got a stack of it. That's all I wanted. And I can still see my beacon. Hell yeah. Oh, well, there's volatiles literally right here. Fuck. Shit ton of them. Wow.
Let's take this thing apart.
It's funny. The light from the beacon shows up before the actual beacon structure shows up.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
One of the nice parts is the beacon shows up before the base renders.
Yeah. Literally volatiles outside my base.
You just went the wrong direction.
I just didn't look behind my base.
So yeah, you went the wrong direction.
Alright. Another thing I need to do is get power for my tools. I need to just run a very long pipe to get the cold energy down to my base. Or the basement level.
It is off, so that's good. Should really add shoots to this.
Wait, those are charging. Because once I get it where I have a pipe of cold air, I can then seal my base and pressurize it and keep it warm.
Yeah. Until you need to increase throughput for the cold pipe.
Then I just increase the throughput of the cold pipe. Just do. All right.
This is a nice pile of heavy cables. Definitely necessary.
Actually, I don't like that.
One stack. Two stack.
For one, we're gonna need batteries.
Okay.
The small battery is
So I need
discharged. I can just steal this one.
potato. Or two.
Angle grinder.
Yeah, two potato.
Wrench.
I have now made 2.8 more kilomoles of carbon dioxide at 1100 degrees.
Nice.
But unfortunately, that's gonna start heating up this tank here, and yeah.
There you go. Ah, light's going down.
Yeah, it's already starting to heat up a little bit.
Suits.
Go make myself another small insulated tank. Tank. Bring copper back.
So I need a stacker or two. Actually, yeah. Well, that's another good question. I wonder how many deep miners per stacker you could do.
That's a solid point.
How many what?
Deep miners per stacker. The shoots aren't instant.
They're pretty instant.
It's like,
No, there's a decent delay.
yeah. I feel like it's
Shoots?
like
And-
a stack a second or something like that.
So basically, what creative is
Oh,
getting at
yeah,
is, can you imagine having 22 deep miners on one shoot system?
No. Well, I mean, like, I can, but...
Like, you'd have to do, like, multiple stackers, but then, yeah, they could be on one shoot system after the stackers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm getting at. Is you'd pretty much have to have like 5 per stacker.
Or something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose you could figure it out, like, doesn't it say how much
5 per stacker.
miner makes? Dirty ore is roughly, or is produced roughly 90 seconds. So every minute and a half is one? That would mean that you'd, like, be able to have, like, 90 on one shoot system for the stacker.
I wouldn't trust that.
Fair. Let's see. I think I'll do it right here. Right. Or actually, a bit nicer than that. Yes.
Okay.
There's that.
more piping. Still need to do more piping. Let's finish this job. How much is in here? 6.95 megapascals of mostly carbon dioxide followed up with pollutant at 1106 Celsius. No, I don't have that much left in this small tank.
Interesting.
I mean, it's enough to last me a while because, let's see here. I've gone through 40% of the fuel that I initially mixed.
Okay.
It sips the fuel.
Wait,
Apparently.
that one gas generator brought it down to 40% of what you had?
No, it's only used 40%.
Okay, it only...
I only put a 100 kilomol. What was it? 100 kilomoles and 200 kilomoles of volatiles.
You mean other way around?
100 moles, 100 kilomoles of oxygen, 200 kilomoles of volatiles. If I remember correctly.
I thought it was 2 oxygen to 1 volatile.
H2.
I fucked up my fuel mixing.
Okay. It happens. That's right, pipes. What is that message? Message could not be processed. Message could only be processed on the server. I have no idea what that is.
It's that sorter filters. I think it's something that I'm doing with the sorters.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that was happening a bunch when you were doing your filters, Mage. Or sorters, Mage. Like, it popped up on mine when you were...
Yeah, yeah. Every time I click the whitelist for the sorter, that message pops up.
Ah, gotcha.
For whatever reason, I don't know.
Yeah, I need to learn how to do the logic sorter so that way I can just flash the code.
Yeah. I would love to do that because it sucks. Every single time that we
force
start
yourself
something new.
to do that.
I'm not setting up sorters at the moment.
Well, when you do.
That's my current plan.
Okay.
I have openly
I didn't do it 'cause
acknowledged
I
I'm
didn't
going to
think
bite the
about
bullet and code Y on stream.
So tonight's stream is mainly getting your power done, and then so tomorrow's stream would be the coding,
Ideally.
unless something happened.
Well, there is going to be something that happens. We're going to go do the drone show.
All right, yeah. It's 9 your time, so it'll be 11 my time. And it's probably gonna take like an hour or so.
And then there's the drive back.
Yeah. How far away is it?
Not that far. It's just going to be the traffic.
Yeah, multiple people wanting to see it.
Out of multiple people wanting to see it.
It's drones. Who doesn't?
Bro.
That's right. It's over here.
Oh yeah. Oh, nitrice. Okay, it's just 3 more. Okay. Okay, it's up to 51 or 52% volatile. It's drastically slowed down. So I can probably queue up a ton of shoots to be printed. Like more shoots than I have iron for it. Oh yeah, by far.
I probably wouldn't get to power coding next stream anyway, because it's gonna basically be once I get power up, the next thing is gas sorting.
Is what?
Gas sorting.
Oh, gas. Yeah.
Or do that after.
Well, I kind of have to get the gas sorted so that way I can keep my fuel going.
Well, you could do like it sips it, so you could probably just do like I don't know, mining backpack of volatiles, mining backpack oxygen, and then you're set until you do your. By the time you get done with your shoot coding or whatever, then or restorer coding, then you'd be able to.
True.
Hey, then you could like affect like you could have it feed into just one silo and then use that silo to test your sorter code without having to wait for it to cycle. So yeah, it's like you said 3,000, so that's still going to take a long time to fill up.
I still haven't made like I have the combustion centrifuge, but I'm still moving all the gases around.
Mm.
I really wish we could change it where it doesn't say power low at 50%. Could I just ignore that?
Hey, you're learning to code.
I think you can. I think you can change it with the code. You can make it alert you when it's at whatever like percentage you want
That'll
it
be
to.
a manual code, and then it's not going to like change
And then you have to
the
use a
triangle light.
transmitter. And...
It's not going to do the triangle light.
Yeah.
And
no,
second,
there's that.
you're talking about coding the hard suit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
but that the
probably done
battery is
most
in
of.
the hard suit.
No, it is not.
Oh, your battery's not in your hard suit. Oh, right.
It is
'Cause
in
you
my
don't need 'em.
uniform slot.
I mean, you can read from your uniform. You could read from like 1 through 6. With the
Can you read the uniform slot from the hard suit?
that's how you
Yeah, I think
that's how
so.
you have to actually do that in order to like turn on your light and turn it off. That's your helmet, not your.
The uniform.
Yeah, I know you can read the helmet
Yeah.
and the suit. I didn't know you could read your uniform.
Well, it gives the
I
option.
think you'd be able to.
Come on, it's 36.2% oxygen. Nope,
'Cause-
megapascal. Mm,
All right, that's a bit confusing
what?
because it has for the hard suit slot index, and it has 0 through 7 being the air tank, waste tank, life support, programmable chip, filter, 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 filter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 0 through 7, so 8 slots. Yeah.
So how do you do the slot for the helmet?
It is. I gotta go and work on it again.
I know you can do it. It's just
I'm pretty sure it's like something like DB or something. Which does write it writes to it. So
which then brings back the question of how do you read from the uniform?
No, not that. Shoot. Yep, the index. Yeah, yeah. Mm. 33% oxygen, 66.7% ball. So input 2.
I thought you had to be on to empty the centrifuge. I was wrong.
That's wait, no, that's for it is 3 on it.
Oh, I should have just not decreased, increased.
There you go. Wait, what?
Oh wow, we're already at 2 hours.
Input 1.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she's still asleep.
Mm-hmm.
No, like she actually is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's 66.66.
You doubt her.
It's not the 33.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Not giving me a reason not to.
Fair.
There you go. Jeez.
Taking so damn long to heat this shit. Damn, 45 MPa does not heat very fast. With 3 pipe heaters, apparently.
gonna shut that off, and we're just gonna. No, I'm emptying it for a reason. I want the tank. Because that's going to serve as this tank.
Deconstruct the tank.
Hmm?
Best way to empty it.
No, I'm capturing the gas. I'm moving the tanks around.
Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Oh, jetpack is low. Oh, right.
Okay. At 10 PA, I'm not too worried. That was funny. My suit battery ran out at the same exact moment the power ran out of the suit battery. Or the suit battery ran out the same moment that I, what did he say? Turned off the turbo pump.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the waste. So.
That. I really should automate the jetpack filler. Doing it manually sucks.
Well, especially since it's not that hard to automate.
Yeah.
Wait.
Mm. Let me go get a drink.
Oh. Yeah, I really need to get that wireless thing going so
Yeah.
batteries can get charged. Alright, so let's put that in there. Turn it on. You're operating. You're operating. And
The only thing you. Yep.
oh, that's what I was forgetting on the airlock. The actual vents.
Creative, I'm doing the whole stacker arc furnace thing, and I'm gonna have what I should have done is I should have put the arc furnace and then the stacker, so that it would stack up to 500. But what I did is I put the stacker and then I was like, okay, I might as well just do the furnace. So I did the stacker and then I have a furnace, then I'm gonna have to do another stacker.
Yeah.
So and then another silo. But
Which,
All right.
like, depending on how many deep miners you have, and
Let's be cheeky.
if you have them all empty at the same exact time, you'll have to have a longer shoot system. Though I do believe you said you had a silo before that, right?
Yeah, I have a silo and then a stacker. I have
Oh
sorter,
wow,
silo,
that is
stacker,
lag.
arc furnace, stacker, silo is how it's gonna be.
Okay.
So I'm setting up the code for the arc furnaces right now. I'm doing them individually, just cause yeah. But then
Lag.
I just batch write activate every like
well no,
couple
cause
seconds.
well yeah no so I have it when it's occupied. It turns on and activates. When it's not occupied, it turns off.
Hmm.
And then when it's occupied, it'll turn on, activate, and then expel it when it's done. So, yeah. So I don't have to do time or anything. If it's occupied, it turns on, and then it activates. And then if it's once it's not occupied, then it shuts off.
Oh, yeah.
Saves power,
Though you'll be having
And it's
what,
it's the same code for all of it.
chips doing that.
No, just one.
Well, you don't have enough screws for it. Or how many things can?
Oh, I'm doing one for each.
Gold.
I'm doing one for each.
Right, gold, silicon, gold, or not?
Interesting. Oh, that would be right. That would
I'm just
be
doing one for
right.
each.
Silver.
Because I'm doing the exact same code.
I don't need
And
to
I'm just
add
copy and
oxygen
pasting
to
it.
the room. I just need to do volatiles.
What?
Trying to warm
like
up my
mine?
room, so I'm actually.
You're making it breathable for me? Oh, thanks.
Technically, yes.
Until I exhale.
Yeah.
And then you.
Actually, that'd be wonderful if you could come blow that up, but the problem is it's so cold, we're not getting much.
I mean. Do you want me to go over there? I can empty my waste tank.
Well, the problem is I actually have volatiles and oxygen in the air,
So.
but it's not igniting.
Activate
Yeah,
the
it's not
printer.
hot enough.
Activate
Oh,
the
that
printer.
too.
It's a spark.
It's
Throw
too
a
cold.
flare in there. Throw a flare in there.
It's.
So I don't have any flares.
We started with
What do you mean?
we
it's
should have started with
cold?
20.
As long as there's a spark,
Yeah,
it's never too cold.
Yeah.
Oh, my arc welder didn't set it off.
Like, print one cable.
Different room. My printer's not in that room. And I would think that running a gas fuel generator counts as a spark.
Oh, it has to be
But
a
I
spark
guess
in
not.
the world. Like, not in a contained structure.
Ignite. There is an igniter, like, for a room.
I thought it was a pipe.
There's a pipe igniter and there's a room igniter. 3 copper.
I'll just grab my actual welder.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, sure. I'll be back. Gotta go to the bathroom.
Alright. Active vent. Give me 2 of those.
Not going. He's not actually going to the bathroom. He's going to talk to the girl.
Woo! I guess it is true that you could just do it with the printer, because that little bit of volatiles that came with me was enough to ignite.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the arc welder doesn't count as a spark.
Just weird.
This, because an arc welder burns hotter than the sun. It is definitely a spark.
Were you gonna?
I love arc
hotter
welders.
than the sun.
An arc welder burns hotter than the sun, the surface of the sun.
It does. That's
Surprising.
why you have to wear a mask with the UV
Yep.
filter or whatever the fuck. Lens. Because if you look at it, even through those you can still get eye damage.
Yep.
So. You got to be careful. Okay, I need 9 more stackers, 9 more silos.
But yeah, it burns hot enough that you can melt sapphire.
Damn.
Yep.
I didn't know sapphire could melt.
Yep. You do know that ruby and sapphire is effectively the same material.
Really?
The difference between a ruby and a sapphire is what impurity is in the aluminum oxide. And you can actually have sapphires that are not blue. You can have an entire rainbow of
purple?
sapphires.
Oh.
That you can have purple, you can have green, you can have yellow.
Mineral facts with mage.
And if you have aluminum ox, which, by the way, you want to know a great source for aluminum oxide?
Airplane.
Sandpaper grit. Sandpaper grit.
Hmm.
You can actually get, what did he say? You can purchase sanding grit to be used in like a tumbler. So you can get your hands on pure aluminum oxide and then mix it with the proper impurities. I'm going to have that in hand and this in hand.
Actually, I should check out if this actually shows.
Kind of glad I'm in a suit.
Probably a good thing that you're in a suit.
Ooh, I might have burned a little bit too hot.
Ooh.
Actually, it's actually quite cold. Because it's only getting to negative 52.
Oh, that's it?
I'm getting a whole bunch of dry ice, which is kind of funny.
No.
So it looked more impressive than it really is.
Yeah.
Oh, my suit's on fire. Or my helmet, specifically. And it's not going out.
I'm making a bunch of wireless battery cells.
Yep, my helmet's gonna burn up.
Okay.
Because I don't have a fire extinguisher.
So I need. First,
Oh!
I need water.
Alright, that destroyed the doors. Which is surprising.
Yeah, a certain pressure, or a certain temperature. I got up to 800, almost 900 degrees, and then it started to destroy my greenhouse door.
I guess I shouldn't have shut the airlock, because that actually proved to be the only place that got hurt.
So I need.
Because while it looked impressive and did cost me my helmet,
All the.
it actually didn't do that bad.
Let's see.
That's good.
and it's I'm still getting carbon dioxide just falling from the sky. It's snowing carbon dioxide.
That's fine.
Iron, gold, and Alright, let's make myself a new helmet.
Well, in the immediate surrounding, like right when I exit the airlock, all I could see with the sensor lenses is nitrice and oxide. But I move a little bit farther and then I find like a little bit of iron.
Oh, that is what I want. Plastic. Oops. I need silicone. I got ice pollutant if anyone wants it.
Nah. It looks cool. Say that.
You know you want a pool of that as well.
Yeah. But I really want the nitrous. Well, it was the nitrous, right? Or was it liquid nitrogen? I think it was liquid nitrogen.
Which one?
The, like, bluish cyan.
Yeah, that's nitrous.
No, nitrous was more green. Liquid nitrogen was a stronger blue. Okay, I got a bunch of transmitters just all over my base. They're actually like kind of close together, which is probably not good. I'm gonna put one like over here.
Yeah, they're not compounding. Like you
Yeah.
have like 50 of them in one small area. It
That'd be
doesn't
cool
go
though.
50 farther or whatever.
That would be cool.
There is actual wireless power transmission between
Yeah,
points.
the microwave transmitters or whatever,
Yeah.
but that's only between 2 points.
Yeah.
And it's very limited range.
Really?
The farther it is, the more
So
power
it's
it uses.
cheaper to do cables.
Or
Oh.
more power is lost.
Yeah, you get power loss pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm. Like, if you have, like, effectively infinite power and it's just ages away, it's, I suppose it's cheaper than doing
Yeah.
a few thousand cables.
Yeah.
Actually, I wonder how far that range is.
Well, let's see. It's at 74, still charging 75.
Well, no, the wireless power transmission between 2 points.
Oh.
Magic, you're the person that uses a lot of power. That's something that will probably use a lot of power.
Yeah.
Right in your comfort range.
Not that one. That one. Well, I can say one
Okay,
thing.
so apparently it's like
I
5.
accomplished the task I was trying to accomplish. The room
It's
is not
six-
freezing cold anymore.
6 circle or 6 frames in a circle for the power omni transmitter or whatever the fuck.
Wireless battery charging.
Yeah, it's about like 6 frames roughly.
Is it circular or is
I don't
it
know.
6 frames and it's just a square or a cube?
Oh, fuck if I know.
Well,
Probably a circle because the transmitter is a circle.
try it?
A lot of work. I'd have to put it in an open area and do it that way, but I don't have an open area to do it.
Alright. I do need to get another power controller, and that was my last one. But I have to make it.
Power.
So I have one in my tablet, hand drill, and angle grinder.
Area power controller?
Oh, APC, you mean?
If I attach a pipe with air to the suit storage, will it overpressurize or will it just pressurize to X amount?
Say that one more time.
Suit storage,
Okay, if
breathing pipe.
a breathing pipe that's connected to it that's like 50 megapascal, will it fill up the canister to 50 megapascal or just to like 19 megapascal?
Just till because the waste pipe, it takes all of the waste out.
Is the
And-
food
and-
storage
and, like, with-
smart enough to not to explode
Nope.
any sort of canisters?
Okay, so
Nope.
you just put a pressure regulator to. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, I can do that. It's not.
Yeah, I knew what Mage was trying, or Magic was trying to do. Per se.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so did I.
Okay. Pipes.
Alright, it's still too cold in here, so...
Yeah, it's probably faster to just mine straight up.
-12 or negative 12 degrees. Come on, we need to get you to 5. We're almost there.
Hey,
Hey!
I seen you were in a different chat, but I'm guessing you left before I joined in. It was like when I joined, your last chat was like an hour ago.
Come on, we're at -6.
Ooh.
About to start. Oh, yeah, that was a fun one to do.
Well, you got all the
Which planet are you?
Mage. You have all the achievements?
No, I don't have all the achievements.
Alright, yeah.
Let's
Well,
see here.
no.
I have 29 out of 40.
I'm sure they added the achievements before you got like all of it done.
Yeah.
Or,
I did a lot of the stuff and just haven't gotten back and done some of them.
yeah.
I'm not good at Hot Worlds yet. Oh. So, one thing that helps you deal with Hot Worlds is understanding that you can do ACs in series. I was showing Magic how I have a test world set up with a test chamber where I have a huge room being cooled by 5 ACs in series, and it takes it from Venus atmosphere hot to 16 degrees. With just 5 ACs.
Ah.
There we go.
It's not all that expensive to get a Sterling engine. It's just needs steel. I suppose mage would be able to get to like steel in the first stream, huh?
I did.
Yeah. Well, on
I had an advanced furnace on the first string.
on Vulcan or Venus.
Getting it on Vulcan is super easy. Getting it on Venus is actually fairly simple too. What you do is you go mine up some cobalt and some silver, because Venus is just not hot enough. It's almost hot enough to do steel. So what you do is you make sure the chamber is empty. You pipe in, or you pre-mix your steel. You drop it out. You'll have gas in the chamber. Then you throw in like 10 silver, eject it, 10 cobalt, eject it, and then ignite it, because the cobalt gives you volatiles, the silver gives you NOS, and that will give you the extra temperature boost.
Yes, my piece.
Or if you want to be a little bit more sustainable, ambitious, you make yourself an AC unit to try to cool the Venetian atmosphere and pump the heat into your hot tank.
Yeah, because getting a Sterling engine up, that helps a lot with the heat. Kind of.
7 adds. Oh, you're on.
On me.
Yeah, he's on you. All right, so let's flip that. All right, and let's check out the network. How much? That doesn't seem right.
Would you update yours to be different now?
Mine's 3 minutes of ads every hour.
Which would be like
It depends.
probably about like 6 ads.
It depends. It can be anywhere from 1 to 9, depending on how it goes.
Oh my gosh. If I had a 3-minute ad for just one thing, no. No, it'll be like exactly like a TV commercial. No. Well, commercials are long.
That doesn't seem right. I thought it was doing a lot better with less. So let's drop it down.
Mm. From Dr.
Oh,
Oh.
operational. Maybe an operational temperature, pressure different. All right, so I'm gonna have to deal with that.
Mm, 527. Okay. Plenty.
Wrench. Where's the wrench?
Outside. So this. Yes. Yeah, that's gotta be enough iron for shoots. It's basically all that I'm waiting for. Bronze, or wait, yeah, that's steel.
Oh. I'm an idiot.
Oh,
I forgot to charge my coolant line with actual the heat remover line.
hmm.
I forgot to actually give it gas.
Oh,
It can't move heat if it doesn't have any gas.
yeah.
There we go. Now I can actually cool the room. Now let's see if it actually does a decent enough job.
Oh,
And it honestly doesn't look like that's going to be sufficient. Nope. Are you guys farming much yet? I have not started farming yet. They have started farming.
Yeah, I just got my greenhouse back up for the third time.
actually, I grabbed enough. I growed enough potatoes that I don't need to grow any for a bit.
I got the automated
600.
oven back down, so I just need to.
Well, your automated oven blew or it got destroyed, or
It did the first time. The first time that my base blew up.
what? I thought you said that the first time that it didn't.
No, the second time it blew up. The second time with the overpressurized canister.
All right, that's probably why I'm probably losing pressure. So just because I'm putting 5 kPa, just yeah, that's probably it.
And yeah, to me, on a second thought, you could see I changed my mind.
Okay. Yeah, half the battle is it needs to pull down out here.
Some oxygen.
Knowing carbon dioxide. Alright. shut you down. You're still processing.
I'm hoping temperature doesn't hurt. Oh, I'm hooking them up. I'm hoping that it being cold doesn't hurt the efficiency.
Combustion centrifuge having an issue? No, I actually haven't set up my combustion centrifuge yet. As soon as these guys are taken care of and done, they're going to get replaced with the combustion centrifuge.
Oh, the insulated tanks.
No, the electric centrifuges are going to get replaced with
Hey, you want to come over to me? Please.
who are you talking to?
You.
Give me a moment.
Let's see. Yeah, I could just beat it this way.
I so need to hack the elevator.
That one, yeah, but I need... What?
Hey, I'm happy I'm getting the gas the gas field generator to work properly. I need to refill the tanks.
Yeah, I had a run to get more chutes. Or more iron for chutes.
Alrighty.
Ooh,
Okay.
right. So I do something like that, yeah.
Me this away. That away.
Okay, so I set a spawn point in my base.
With the command.
Okay.
No?
Then how'd you...
There's literally a respawn thing. It costs 3 iron and 1 copper in the auto lathe.
Oh!
Literally just called respawn.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Now, is that, like... Do you have to interact with it before it does it, or does anyone in multiplayer?
Yeah, you just you have to set spawn point.
Okay.
Now that I think of it, what I was
Do
gonna
you
try and
guys normally normalize your CO2 all?
Do what?
I typically normalize it.
I don't,
Sorry, what?
because... To me, it actually goes by, like, moles. It doesn't go by temperature or pressure.
What? How much
Alright,
you need
so
to
what
do?
am I looking at? Oh, you got the combustion centrifuge set up.
I'm gonna do pipe analyzer, turbo pump here. Eventually,
Why turbo pumping?
I don't know. Does it need to be like have high pressure input?
No.
Okay. And then it's the whole coating with the...
Nitrogen, oxygen, volatiles. Nice. Mixer goes by volume. If your temperature is different, then the mix is off.
the volume.
The last time I did a test, that was the results I got. I usually have
Volume.
2 pressure regulators equalizing the pressure, and then if I have the material, I also thermally link the two. I use a heat exchanger between the two, so that way they're also the same temperature.
Well, these tanks...
I haven't got that point here.
Well, they are the same temperature. These are the ice crusher. But they're not...
Yeah, which is why I haven't bothered with that.
They're not at the same pressure, and I'm still getting the 33.3% oxygen and 66.7% volatiles. If it was affected by the pressure, then I'd get like more oxygen than volatiles in there,
They might have fixed it.
which I did specifically show you that for the rocket. Definitely not enough shoots.
Okay, yeah. I don't need this pollutant. The pollutant can go bye-bye.
I should have left that. It was a chute that was just sliding.
Alright, now where was I before Creative wanted to show me his nice project? Don't get me wrong, it's nice.
And then, like, also, first I had just volatiles. Like, that was the first thing I put in the ice crusher, and this pipe didn't fill up with volatiles as well.
Angle grinder first. And drill second. Crowbar third. Alright.
So you're saying I don't need any sort of turbo pump. I could just connect it up. Which actually, I don't know if I disconnected it before I fixed it. Nope, I did. Okay, good.
Low key, I'm tired as fuck, and I want food.
It's more noticeable in higher temperatures where gas volumes fluctuate more. Yeah.
Okay.
I've gotten, well, technically I've gotten what I want to accomplished, kind of.
I almost want to make a comment about how she's not there, but
Well, fair. But the centrifuges don't, they output a full stack if they can output a full stack, right?
Yes. It's not like,
Then
oh,
yeah,
we're
it's
only
fine.
gonna output one
Yeah, we're only gonna output one.
and then another iron ore.
I didn't think it was, but with this game, you gotta be sure, you know.
okay.
Because I pretty much, I mean, I accomplished.
So was the case.
Oh, it would be so painful if that was the case. Oh my god, I would die. I would
Like, nah, screw
literally
this
die.
game.
Literally, if that was, if the centrifuges did that and I had to wait for every single goddamn piece of ore, I would probably go insane. In
Mage
2
goes over
seconds
there.
flat.
Learns how to
Just clicks a
put it
button
to
and
output
like.
just one at a time.
You can probably do
just
that.
accept it.
I'm pretty sure that you can do that. Not gonna lie.
How the hell did you get it to do a 0.1 stack?
Holy shit! I'm like out of power. Oh, it's because yeah. How did you get it to 2.1 of an iron ore? It splits the iron ore into 10 parts that have 10% health each.
Yeah.
And you gotta use a stacker to get it to 1 iron ore, and then you gotta use a stacker, 50 stackers to get it to 50. Unfortunately, my power is dying. Fortunately, it's because of the oxygen, the pipe heaters. I have 3 of them running constantly, and it's been running this entire freaking time that we've been playing today. And it still has about 30 degrees, 25 degrees, give or take,
A large tank for the output gas.
to heat. So it's gonna be a while. So I think I am gonna go make some food because yeah.
What you gonna make?
I don't know. I gotta see what
Pizza
I got.
rolls?
Low key, maybe either pizza rolls or
French fries?
no.
Cereal?
Mini corn dogs.
Warm
Or
milk.
cereal. I could do cereal. I got some Captain Crunch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You didn't hear me when I
Alright.
said warm milk?
Warm milk. Yeah, I heard that. I chose executively to ignore it.
There was a video I watched, and it's like, a girl asked, "Hey, do you, um, microwave your cereal?"
What?
Exactly.
Huh?
Yeah, apparently that
Huh?
person.
There's only one appropriate way to microwave your cereal. You do very small waves.
Yeah, because with the spoon in it, obviously.
Yes.
And they also put the cereal first. No, not that. This
The
They put
milk
the
first.
first, then the cereal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's the only correct way to do it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit.
Bye. Well, we'll probably be over.
All right, now that he's gone, load his base with
Right.
explosives.
Hey.
Set it
Hey, I don't have the resources to spare yet. You know.
Fair.
set it to trigger once he uses
All right, well, I'll see you guys in a bit.
something, or even the sleeper.
Oh. You do it where sleeper equals occupied. True. Go boom.
Or if like temperature fluctuates by like 0.1 degrees Celsius. Boom. To be honest, you could probably even set it to like if temperature fluctuates by like a few hundred degrees Celsius. Hey, Joel Skunk. How you doing? Image, you think we should tell Timmy about our rocket idea that we had?
Sure.
Well, wait, could I force magic to mute? Ooh. Server deafen. Haha. Right? I think so. Okay. Yeah, server deafened. Yeah, that must be it. I'll have to remember to undeafen him. So, like, if you're doing a world like we are doing now, where multiple friends are making their own separate bases, and if, like, more than one of them plans to do rockets, you could specifically design a rocket to be able to only launch and then have it land at someone else's landing pad,
I just thought of something horrible.
and then to explode on that, like with have a separate gas tank storage.
Yeah, so you have your normal rocket, but then you have additional fuel tanks that are designed to mix and blow up when you trigger it. And I just thought of something horrible, because we were asking about line of sight. You burrow under their base, and you put the landing pad there.
Ooh.
That's how you do a targeted landing.
Mmm. With me at this game, but one tried it, but it can't.
Amazing. Amazing, never got more than
guessing rockets in general.
But like, it's sad my friend Vardy
Oh.
has such trouble lining up because yeah, he's one of the only people I got to play the game. Although we did get magic.
Yeah.
The sad part is I wish the game was more complicated.
Yeah. Have more elements. Like mage will love to have like just the entire periodic table on it. Just has like a particle collider in order to make all the other human-made atoms.
Synthetic elements, I think is the term you're looking for.
Well, I could probably undeafen now. There. Before I forget. So I wonder. Now, how would you try and wait. There you go. How would you try and defend one of those rocket or missile landing pads? I wonder.
Well, I thought about it. There's only one way I can think to defend it. You can't go under my base.
True, but I could go like right up next to it.
Because there is no way to really defend against it. Unless you're able to spot it ahead of time.
Yeah. I suppose. Well, actually, you could probably do like a proximity detector for like using the suit, but then they just have to make a new suit and it'll be ordered already.
Well, and what are you going to do to stop them? I mean, you can detect it, but then you'd have to go to that location and destroy it before they are able to land.
Yeah.
Because, like, this game isn't meant to have, like, they originally started to have a little bit of combat, which is why you can actually have, like, the energy guns that do nothing. But we're weaponizing something that was never meant to be weaponized.
And it's easy to weaponize it too. We proved that with the 2 failed landings.
Alright, I'll just have to be lucky, I guess.
No.
Yeah, I got lucky.
Lucky with what?
Placement.
Never progress in tech
Like,
is always
Yeah.
the first option for something.
not, yeah, like, it's either the first, well, wait. For some people, I'm like, gunpowder, it did take a long time for gunpowder to be weaponized. It did get weaponized, but it surprisingly took a long time. And I need to make an area controller, that's right. I keep forgetting that.
But like nuclear
Oh,
bomb?
I'm going to be perfectly honest. I came up with an idea for a scientific apparatus that'd be very useful ironically, when I was designing a mod for this game, I realized, oh shoot, this could actually work for a real scientific apparatus. And then I realized the weapon potential of it. I'm like, nope, nope, I'm not even going to tell a living soul this thing because it's surprisingly easy to make and it would be war crimes.
Ooh.
People would be committing war crimes with it. So it's like, nope, nope. I would not be shocked if other smart people have thought of the same design and said, nope, nope, nope. We are going to purposely forget it because the weapon potential is horrible. I mean, they've technically already weaponized the concept, but mine would be to make it from a blast to a focused energy weapon.
Ooh.
Yeah, the fact you're saying "ooh" is like, no, 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 no. This is why I'm not even discussing it because I do not want to be responsible for even breathing life anywhere towards this thing.
So it'd be kind of like
I will let the idea die with me.
is the end? What's the anime called? Is Wise Man's Grandchild, I think.
Haven't seen that one.
Hmm. So like he was doing, it's like an explosion, but then instead he did like a wind vortex thing with air to make it as like a funnel, or a funnel to go straight ahead, and like obviously completely exaggerated, but like a really straight line that goes like miles, where it's just
I forgot the air control.
and then he actually used it too later in.
It's definitely more subtle than that, and that's what makes it so freaking scary. It'd be one of those I'd kill you and you wouldn't know for days.
Oh. Okay. So right now, it is literally all connected. So I could turn on the.
And again, the crazy part is, I wasn't designing it for anything other than to be a scientific apparatus. But then I go, wait a minute, this is a scientific apparatus, but if you point it at another human being, oh my god, no, no, no. God, no.
I am starting the deep miners.
Nice.
I don't. I don't need it to be pointing to just one of, or to both of them. But then I'll leave that. They go towards this way, I think. Merge with this one.
Oh, the labeler is on.
Right.
Because it's very loud and annoying.
Hmm. I should make a.
Oh wow, we're at 3 hours already.
Hmm. So the stream would be 3.5. Is the silo of this one? Silo. Yes, it is. Gold, copper. Ah, that's super easy. Steel. But yeah, it's the construction
Alright.
part that's more of a pain. So I go
Turn you on. Turn you on.
15 steel sheets, 10 plastic sheets.
Let's turn you on.
Uh,
Put this in here.
I
Turn
don't even have
you
this.
on.
Yeah, I don't even have the steel sheets.
Labeler.
Hmm. Hmm. Was there a storm that happened recently?
I don't know.
Well, you did play longer than Magic last time, so
Mhm.
okay. So I'll specifically use the silo if it's backed up to like 300, then the deep miners will turn off.
Alright, so just to be sure. Alright. Alright. Exterior vent. Interior vent. Exterior, interior.
Sheet. Then
And
you have the plastic
boom.
sheets. You have the normal cable coil.
Why is that looking funky?
Silo doesn't take weather damage as well, right?
Say that again? No, silo does not take. Alright. Oh, there we go.
Alright. So where do I want the silo to be placed? Maybe right in the middle? Not really. Alright,
Alright.
yeah, the deep miners, they don't start actually producing the ores until they reach the bottom, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mine's almost instant with the way I do it.
yeah. Let's see. So yeah, I suppose I'll just have it right here. Maybe. So. Yeah.
Well, I have a properly functioning airlock.
Nice.
Why'd you shut off?
I think it was plastic sheets. Yep. G. Screwdriver. Yep. This 5, 6. Shit. I'll think about it like this.
Alright, you guys are still processing dirty ore. The deep miner is off.
It already has 44 dirty ore.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, so it must have, like, saved how much dirty ore it would have mined. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Why are you shutting off?
Because it wants to.
The room is at the right pressure. It's over 20. The temperature is at 26.
There. This.
We're generating 1.2 kilowatts. And we're using 7 watts.
There.
Oh, at least it's not shutting down right now.
Right.
And I'm thinking about making a subtle
Power.
change.
There.
Alright, it shut itself off, which is okay for now. I'm going to take advantage of this to redo the exhaust.
Like that.
Honest, I don't think you're needed. Because the reason I put you there is kind of moot. Yep. In fact, it's operating better. Oh, okay.
So I'll have an actual power chute valve. Just check if it's going down faster. Ooh. I mean, you haven't gotten into that just yet, but yeah, it is definitely using power faster than making.
Alright, let's
Which
turn
isn't
the
a
fuel
problem
back
for
on.
you. You got the gas generator.
Alright. Alright.
Let's see. Powered shoots. What? Oh, power vent. Iron, electron, constantine.
Alright.
Electrum. And then iron. Right there.
I'm gonna need that. Oh, that's right. I can come in here and go. Alright, let's shut you down.
So I think I just need one, right? Flip flop.
Bye bye, 0.5 Constantine. It's not like I can reclaim you anyway.
Oh yeah, that just switches this power side, yeah.
Alright,
So yeah.
let's go deal with all these ores. I wonder if that one reagent mix is actually Constantine, and they just rounded up for once.
Okay. Because I believe... Yeah. Oh, I can't... Wait. Oh, I can't adjust that. Okay.
Okay.
I thought I could. Yeah, I thought I could. Well, let's see.
Let's see what happens when I throw the reagent mix in.
Wait, what?
Well, it's just calling it reagent mix. Oh, it's steel.
Ooh. Okay.
Very
So this one is the one that
Alright.
goes that way. Then this setting is one that goes straight ahead. Okay.
copper. Okay. Cables.
Okay. Two. Like this. The only thing is that technically, since I'm using normal fuel, just one of those can do like about 4 deep miners.
I believe it's 2.5 deep miners for standard fuel.
What? Chinese.
Mm.
Mm.
Alright, let's get this party started. We can get you started again too. Alright, stress is going up.
It's going up.
We knew it would.
Hmm. Oh, right, yeah. You can actually eject the centrifuge while in high RPMs, but it'll build up stress.
Alright, why is my stress not going down? There we go.
Hmm.
There we go. Stress is going down and speed is going up.
Uh, come on, it doesn't. Um, huh. No. No.
All right, I'm up to 390. $400. Stress is dropping.
Yeah, okay, I'll just take your word on it then.
Because it's like 220 RPM per deep miner.
Okay.
Right now, mine can handle 2 deep miners, even though I only got 1 deep miner feeding it.
What I should do. Something like this. That one. I guess I could do this. Just because I kind of want to be able to muscle this. Okay.
There we go, that fixed it. Man, that is processing so fast.
Hmm. Suppose.
Alright, starting a stack of 50. It's already at 49,
Temporarily.
48, 47. Oh, so much better. Why did I wait so long to do this?
What?
The combustion centrifuge.
Oh, you already have it. Jeez, you already have it working?
Yeah, I already have it at 519. 520.
Wait, for what? 520 what?
521 RPMs.
Oh.
522. Alright, I guess I need to go build myself a second deep miner.
Well, I guess I can work on that. You didn't bother like testing variables and all that
What do you mean?
to figure out how to code it. I see.
No, I just have it running straight up.
Hmm.
Alright.
Okay. I know. Sure.
I'll need to rebuild that pipeline.
It must be combustion. No.
Because getting it up and running was fairly straightforward to just play with the knobs until it was working. Getting it coded, as you said, is tomorrow's task, if I can get time to do it.
Throttle.
But even if I was feeding it at the maximum speed, which is with NOS fuel, it would still take like 3 hours to be able to need to be emptied.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I have to manually start it and stop it for now, I only have to do it once every 3-ish hours, and right now it's more like every 6 hours.
So just increase the throttle then. It'll just work. What stress is building up? What's your stress at?
0. So when you first start it up, there's going to be a little bit of stress. So you want to have it on you want to have it at 10% throttle, and then kind of. So you have the throttle and you have the combustion limiter. So I put it at 10% throttle, and then I kept fluttering the combustion limiter between 10 and 0 to get the thing moving. And you'll watch the the stress level, and you want to see the stress level. Ooh, I'd shut down the combustion, like kill the throttle, kill the
More limiter. Okay. More limiter.
Hola.
And then I decrease the limiter, and then stress is still going down.
But you mess with the levers, why it gains speed, because you want to gain speed slowly. And a nice little trick I picked up today was, if you're running the combustion centrifuge and you get it running on oxygen and volatiles, what you can do is you can flip the gas lines and start feeding it the NOS mixture, and it will still have oxygen to burn through, and as it burns the oxygen and replaces it with NOS,
Yeah, throttle's at 100.
then you can have the throttle at 100%, and it will slowly, as it burns and the ratios change, it will gradually just get there itself.
Configuration, reagents, yeah, that's, I'm sure, is like iron and such. Yeah. Okay.
My plan would be to have it where I have one pipe going into the combustion centrifuge, but I would then have a different pressure regulators feeding into that pipe. So then when you go to do your code, you simply have it where if RPM is greater than 500, turn off oxygen fuel regulator, turn on NOx fuel regulator.
Hmm.
And then when you're trying to slow it back down, I'm not sure on the slowdown process, but I imagine you just run it in reverse.
Apparently, you could just turn it off and
You get a lot of stress.
slow down on its own, controlled.
Interesting.
That was a quick Google, so
Again, I've never powered one down, so I honestly don't know.
try it. No harm in doing it. I don't think.
I'm heading there right now.
'Cause, yeah, mine's still building up RPM. Sure, it's slow. Wait, it's 393.
And you built yours outside, which is kind of smart, because I hear that if
394.
you do things wrong, it vents the gas to the environment.
395.
Well, my batteries are all fine. So,
And apparently, it could only do maximum of like 75% combustion of the input gas or fuel mix.
okay.
And the throttle just like decreases that, or the
Alright.
limiter or whatever.
Yeah, shutting it off seems to just...
Controlled stop.
Putting it back on.
And then when you turn it off, I suppose you have to set combustion throttle to 0 and combustion limiter to 0 or whatever.
Yeah, when you turn it back on, you gotta go through the turn-on cycle again.
Yeah, instead of going 100% throttle right off the bat. Configuration. Let's set 402 now. It is very slow now. Wait. Oh, there. Pressure input. It's still going up. Okay.
Alright. I did something wrong. My stress got way too high. So I'm just letting it come down.
So I guess I can simply just walk away then, I guess.
Now the bit that I'm a little confused on, and it just might be the naming convention, combustion limiter, does that limit the combustion, or is that what
so
allows
more
combustion?
fuel will get put, like, more oxygen and volatile mix will go into the output gas or exhaust gas instead of being fully combusted in the centrifuge. Or like maximum combustion rate of the fuel gas 75%. The combustion limiter lowers that 75%. So like if you have it to 100, then it'll be 0 combustion.
That doesn't seem right though, because
It is called combustion limiter.
I do understand that, but with the way it was running, that doesn't seem right. But let's try it.
Yeah, that's why like I had that 58% stress or whatever, and then I increased the combustion limiter to like 20, and then stress went down pretty quickly. Means less combustion. What pressure's your input pipe?
I don't know off the top of my head. I just since this actually has a throttle, I didn't limit my pipes.
So you probably have more than 4.6 megapascal. Because it has indeed slowed down massively for the speed.
Alright.
Like it's
So my stress is now falling, and now we get to test which one is true.
yeah.
So let's turn down the combustion limiter.
Jeez, it is going up by what is that? 10,000ths of an RPM, and it's at 403.279, 0.28, 0.281, 0.282. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So pressure with input pipe also sort of thing, and then probably pressure in the exhaust pipe would also do a thing as well.
Yeah, so when I put the combustion limiter all the way up, I get less fuel into the waste.
Oh, really? Oh. That did what?
I think combustion limiter down is what makes it kick it to the waste tank, and when it's up, it's so down is turning on the combustion limiter, putting it up shuts it off.
Okay. Well, that's not what. That's effectively not what Google told me. So. Configuration. Oh yeah. It's like millimoles of the fuel mix. Okay. Oh, I've gotta drink water anyways. So why did stress go down when I increased the combustion limiter?
Might have just been a coincidence.
Well, it was consistently going
All right, so
fast.
here's another thing. I've got mine back up to 514. Let me see what happens if I reduce the combustion limiter. My RPM goes down. So, yep, you want the combustion limiter at 100 is basically full tilt.
What about throttle?
Throttle's how much fuel is being fed in.
Yeah, I suppose. go
So
100.
so the maximum speed, you have both levers up.
Yeah. I guess tomorrow's gonna be both of us coding. Because it's already ending time.
Oh wow. All right. So I'm going.
Magic.
I reach it.
Seen you.
I reach it.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just waiting for you guys. Talking about the shit.
All right. So let's move things around.
Yeah. Okay. So you're in your sleeper or whatever? Magic?
Yeah.
Yeah, me?
No, you're.
Oh, I am.
I'm rewiring a few
Anyway, I
things
had to
that way.
wait. Go ahead. Sorry.
Because I want to make it where I can just shut down my base in case you guys come on, which you guys probably will,
Yeah.
with me not being here. So, all
Why'd you
right.
shut down
So
your base?
now I can. What was that?
Why would you shut down your base? Like the fuel
Because
generators and stuff?
I don't have it where I'm generating my own fuel at the moment.
Oh,
And that's his power.
but you still, do you still have like wind turbines and stuff to power yourself?
Yeah. So
Okay.
my lower base is not connected via wires to the top base. The top base where the sleeper is being powered solely by wind.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm
So
more
your
or less
little
keeping it.
gnome hole
I
is self-sufficient-ish.
that's kind of the idea. As long as I'm getting fuel in, and that's why at some point I need to get a greenhouse, so I'm generating volatiles. And once I get the greenhouse generating volatiles, and I suck in, and I have the atmospheric processor where I can also get oxygen, yeah, then I come completely self-sufficient in my gnome hole, and then I can deconstruct the upper base.
Yeah.
Alright.
But since we kind of talked about this initially, where we knew we had to design our base to be able to function when we weren't around.
Yeah.
Because we knew that this would be a thing where, you guys are playing and I'm offline and my base is functioning while I'm not there. And I have it where I flip two switches and everything in the base powers down.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Thank you all for watching, and let's see if we can rate some.
Yeah, she's still not awake yet, by the way. So I'm just gonna be sitting here watching a movie, I guess.
And you said how many deep miners can be going through one? You said 2.5?
About that.
Okay.
Alright. And stream is it.
Okay, look at this. And desktop, save and exit. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Tomorrow, stationers. Mage might be late, but I'll see you when I see you. Bye.